Yo, it's your boy Honcho's house. I'm back with a quick video. So, as we know, Clavish and his manager, apparently Kirky, were allegedly robbed while on tour in Melbourne, Australia. But look, Kirky has actually responded to this and he said no one took his jewels. And he basically said, sometimes you're outnumbered and you have to keep it stepping, bro. So, I'm going to explain what happened and I'm going to get into the Kirky response. So, pretty much there's a video circulating online that's saying Clavish, Kirky and MB, I think that's Clavish and Kirky's manager, from Stamford Hill were robbed and beat up in Australia. And in the video, you see blood on the floor. There's a Vito that's been trashed. Someone saying they took everything. There's someone with dreads being chased by some big Samoan Australians. And you see another guy in the Vito being slapped up, robbed by one of these Samoan Australians. He's screaming, "I'm with Clav." I'll play the video, innit? But let me just explain everything first. And these guys that were robbing these lot, they kept asking, where's Fredo? Like, where's Fredo? Where's Fredo? I don't know if this was like, they're looking for Fredo, or if they're doing this as, like, paying homage to Fredo, since Clavish dissed him about the HRB lot chipping in to buy strats. But anyway, look, what we're going to do, we're going to get into Kirky's response real quickly, and then I'll play you the video of what he's actually responding to. So let's get into Kirky's response real quick.
Just for the record, no one's jewels got robbed, not from my camp anyway, and no one laid a finger on man. Understand? Just to clear up what's going on for the record. And if you're outside, then you know, if the odds are against you, you might have to keep it stepping. But that's the last I'm gonna say on that anyway, fam. I have to clear up the cap.
Look, I'll be real, yeah. If you're getting these Samoan Australians chasing you, you gotta keep it stepping, bro. You have to keep it stepping because these lot are not playing about, bro. I'm telling you, bro. These lot all look like The Rock, bro. Every single one of them looks like The Rock. They all look let me not sound too ignorant, but they all look very similar. They're all wham. Even their heads are wham. It's a long day if you bump into the Samoan Australians, and that's exactly who these lot were getting set up by or getting robbed by. Basically, that's what was going on. Yeah. So the reason why we're saying it's the Samoans is because someone put this post out on Reddit talking about Fredo might have set up the best play of the year. I don't know if this guy's Polynesian or Samoan, or if I don't know. I'm not sure. But look, this guy is apparently the guy next to Fredo. He's apparently like a rich Aussie underworld figure turned legit. Like I think he's got a car business or something like that. But he was about it. He's turned legit. But he's got young G's, and apparently his young G's were the guys who basically tried to, well, robbed Clavish and these lot allegedly. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing, right? So if you look over here, these are the guys. I think this guy's called Loki, and look, he's with, I'm pretty sure that's AyHuncho there. These lot are about it in Australia, bro. They're on it, bro. There's bare videos online of these lot doing madness. I'll get into them a bit later on in the video, but yeah, these lot are fully about it. So anyway, before I get into that stuff, let me show you exactly what people were talking about, yeah? So it's a mad video, but I'm going to play it for you right now. So this is the video of where Clavish, Kirky and MB were apparently robbed and beat up in Australia. I'll play the full video. It's dark, though. It is dark. I'm not going to lie to you. Right, let's watch it.
They took everything. What's this?
It's saying they took everything. What's this? What's going on my internet, bro?
They took everything. What's this? I don't even know who.
How's that not working, bro?
Bro, they came here and you guys bust you.
So everyone was saying that was Kirky, but it's not Kirky, bro. Like, everyone's saying this is Kirky, but I'll explain after why that's not Kirky. Because, look, he's got dreads and that. But this is actually just a civilian who had nothing to do with it. I'll explain why after. So they're getting chased by these Samoan Australians, I believe. And they're on it, bro. It's a long day. Playing Clavish's music in the car. You hear that? I didn't do nothing. I haven't done nothing. That's definitely an English accent there. Now look, this is where it gets peak. I don't know why he would run back into the Vito. Bruh.
Hey, police, quick there!
Now here they're saying this is Clavish going into like a McDonald's or some sort of fast food restaurant, and in the caption it says pressured, then snitching to the police. But here I'm with Clav. You hear that? And he's saying, where is he? I'm with Clav. Well, by the way, I'm not mocking the situation. I'm literally just repeating what's there. Give me that. And the that slap was peak, bro. Little kick to the face. And apparently this is Clavish, yeah? Talking to the Babylon. But that looks like, I don't know if that's police or if that's like security of the restaurant sort of thing, like they have in the McDonald's. So anyway, that was the video they were talking about, yeah? And the reason why it's not Kirky, I'll show you why, but I'll show you after. But this is a picture of the aftermath of Clavish's Australia situation. So he's hopping on the counter or whatever. I mean, look, what are you supposed to do in this situation? You got these big Samoans like chasing you, trying to rob you. Bro, you're going to hop into one of these places and cut out of there, bro. Like, respectfully, what's Clavish going to do to these lot without a weapon, bro? These lot are massive compared to Clavish, bro. Pause. Like, what on earth is Clavish going to do compared to these big Samoan Australians, bro? It's a long day, bro. I'd be hopping on the counters too. And I'm way bigger than Clavish, pause. But it's like, bro, come on, man. What are you gonna do with these big Samoan Australians, bro? There's nothing that you can really do against them, especially when you're outnumbered. Even if you're not outnumbered, these lot are wham, bro. So anyway, the reason why it's not Kirky in that video running is because, look, this is the actual person who was in the dreads who was running. And this video is peak, man. I feel really sorry for this guy. And it just goes to show you that this life is a bunch of bullshit. You should get out of this life. And there's no morals in this type of life. There's no... people don't care, basically. You just get beaten up for being wrong place, wrong time. So look, let's play this. This is how we know it's not Kirky, because this is the guy who was running.
Yeah. Say sorry, Fredo. Say sorry, Fredo.
Say sorry to Fredo. And this guy doesn't even know who the fuck they're talking about.
Sorry, brother.
Say sorry, Fredo.
Sorry, I swear, I'm not from here. I'm not from here.
Say sorry, Fredo, mother.
See, he doesn't even sound English. He sounds Australian. And he's saying he's not from here. I'm sorry. You can tell, look, he's begging for them to leave him alone.
Sorry, Fredo. Sorry.
Ah.
So who's Fredo? Who's Fredo? Who's Fredo?
And then it gets peak. They knock this guy
I'm
out.
not from here, man.
Says he's not from here.
Give me your fucking phone.
I'm not from here.
Give me your phone.
I'm not from here.
Take it out. Tell it, grab it. Say sorry, Fredo.
Say sorry to Fredo. You hear that?
Take it out. Tell it, grab it. Say sorry, Fredo.
Say sorry to Fredo. So clearly, this whole... That's how you know it's not Kirky, by the way. Because look, bro, it's literally... You can see that's not Kirky. It's just a random civilian in dreads. And I'm not going to lie, punching up a civilian is just stupid, to be honest, bro. Like, what on earth are these people actually doing? Now, look. As we know, it wasn't Kirky, but these lot kept saying, say sorry to Fredo. Now, this guy, Loki, apparently those lot who were beating up, trying to beat up Clavish's lot, and saying, say sorry to Fredo, apparently they're this guy's young G's, basically. So the same youths that got Clavish and them are this rich Aussie's YGs, yeah? So again, he's called Loki. I'll show you who this guy is. But look, so he's with AyHuncho there. AyHuncho's about it. I've seen him on documentaries, like his family's about it. It's all just mad. There's a lot of beef going on with these guys. So look, this is Loki and this is AyHuncho. Loki's like retired from that type of life. He's legit, but obviously he's still got mob ties or whatever you want to call it. And then this is AyHuncho's gang. I'm not sure what gang they're from, but I'm pretty sure these lot beef OneFour, yeah? OneFour is the other Australian drill group or whatever. I'm pretty sure they beefed them because there's a bunch of videos online of these lot beefing each other. People getting slapped, people getting beat up, people getting hurt in prison. Do you know what? Let me actually just show you some of these videos first. So we'll get into... I'll show you a quick clip of AyHuncho allegedly sending hitmen to a OneFour affiliate and slapping him, right? Let me just play this video for you. Okay, so look, let's play this real quick. I'm going to mute it because the music's in it. How the hell? How do I mute it? There we go. Right, so look. So look, these are the Australian gangs basically. That's AyHuncho there shouting. Okay, so you see that guy get slapped. I think I can take the music. I can put the music on for this part. Hey. Boom, slap. So there you go. You can see that's a slap that's caught on CCTV. Now we'll go into another video where it's AyHuncho apparently gets pumped by WMT Radistars at jail visit. I don't even know if that's a name, if that's a gang, but let's play the clip for you guys anyway. So do you know what? Let me sort my screen out real quickly, just so it's a bit clearer. But yeah, these lot are basically no joke, bro. They're not to be played with. None of these Australian lot are to be played with, bro. Let me get rid of the music. So look, that's AyHuncho there, and this is in a jail visit, and then boom, boom, woo, 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 bam. They're getting it cracking in the Australian jail, bro. Getting it cracking. Look, what's going on, bro? Cracking. It's cracking out there, bro. Telling you, when I went out to Australia, drill didn't even exist, bro. But this stuff existed. The music came after this, as we know. This is a reflection. The music is a reflection of their lifestyle, but the music also adds to it. So look, AyHuncho and these lot, they're all about it, bro. Now, let's get into a quick clip of this AyHuncho guy talking about his time in prison, because I want you guys to understand who's behind this Clavish, Kirky, MB robbery / beating, or whatever you want to call it. These are the guys allegedly behind it. Like this is the gang that's behind it. This is like the main guy behind it, I believe. Like, just so you guys can get a bit of an insight about these.
Mr. Honcho, thank you for your time. I know you're a busy man. Before we start, any shout outs? Do you want to free anyone?
Fuck, free all the boys. How much time do we got, bro?
Rattle them
all
off.
day.
Rattle them off.
Free all the bloods, man. Free the six.
Free the bloods.
Yeah.
You're a
Free the
rapper.
bloods.
Let's test your skills. Yeah. What rhymes with Tony Abbott?
F***it, maggot, saggot.
He's good. One thing we have in common is we've both been to court. My charge has been outside with more than 2 people. What they got you in for?
Fuck, that's a big charge, bro.
It's up there.
Yeah, they got me for like a fray, GBH, participating criminal group.
That's a bit more serious.
Fuck, being outside of 2 people is pretty serious too, bro.
We can probably share a cell in Silverwater then.
Yeah, you can take the top bunk.
How many times have you been to prison?
Just once.
Just the one?
Yeah.
Is it true what they say about the prison showers?
What do they say?
You know what they say.
Nah, don't tell me.
You just say bad water pressure. Yeah.
Bro, surprisingly, some jails is actually good water pressure, man.
Lyrically, you're probably the best in the game right now. Talk me through how you came up with the song title, Putrid Shit.
Putrid shit is what I feel about whoever I was talking about, you know? That's
About
the
his
bottom of
ops.
the barrel, putrid shit.
I love the description. It doesn't come from any personal experiences on the toilet.
Nah, bro. I don't know what experience you got in the toilet, bro. Not me.
Bad Chinese food or food poisoning.
Stick to the Lebo food.
All right, now take me through this lyric. Been a boss since the 6th grade, Lamborghini, it switched lanes. Just a quick question on that one. How long after the 6th grade did it take for you to drop out?
Bro, I made it to year 12, bro.
Just out of curiosity, what were your NAPLAN results?
60.
Well, if only your teachers could see you now, I'm sure you've proved them all wrong. Any teachers you want to shout out?
Mr. Goku, bro, I know you seen me last time in the car when I was swerving, bro. I told you, look at me now, motherfucker.
Mr. Goku, I'm sure you're watching. Another one for you, eh? If they want war, I'll Russian. Point them at you, stick long as Ukraine. I didn't know you were a fan of geopolitics. What would you do to stop the war in Ukraine?
Use a stick as long as Ukraine.
Yeah.
Pointing at the Russians.
What are your thoughts on Big Vlad?
I love him.
Vladimir Putin?
Yeah.
He's a good man.
Yeah, he's a soldier. Proper stepper.
We know you used to box. How's the cardiac? Are you on jump in the ring with anyone anytime soon?
I would, bro, but the thing is, these days, I don't think the police force would even let me do such a thing.
That's right. You can't perform in.
Alright, so look, this is a bit of a jokey interview when this guy is really serious. So I'm gonna get into another clip, but again, just quickly before I get into anything else, yeah. The reason why we're saying Fredo why we're even mentioning Fredo's name in this. Like, look, Fredo liked Tank's post about the Clavish situation. Now, clicking like on a post on Instagram doesn't mean much, but at the same time, when it's Tanks throwing up Clavish and Kirky getting ambushed in Australia, we know that Tanks and Kirky don't get on. Tanks called Kirky a scammer and blah, blah, blah. Kirky responded on an interview basically saying, like, I'll come on your YouTube channel and I'll see if you got the same energy sort of thing. And Tanks is basically just, he's throwing it back. Pause. He's throwing it back at Kirky. Pause. And for Tanks to throw this up already is kind of throwing shade in the situation, because I know Tanks don't be posting on Instagram that much. And he decided to post this one because I know for a fact when Tanks saw this, he was probably laughing, thinking, haha, yeah, I'm going to throw this one up. These man got... Because obviously he's got a problem with Kirky, and Kirky's got a problem with him, so he's gonna throw shade at it. And then Fredo clicking like on it, it's like Fredo's got a problem with Clavish and these lot because Clavish dissed him, saying something about I'm not chipping in for no spanner, and obviously that's because the HRB lot were caught conspiring to buy a gun as part of a plan to shoot Digger D. And they were talking about chipping in £200 each to get a strap on a Snapchat group chat. So obviously Clavish has put that in a bar, saying, like, I would never. You got big dog status, but I ain't chipping in for no spanner or whatever the bar was. I can't remember, but or chipping in for no hammer. I can't remember what it is. But Fredo liking that, he's also throwing a little bit of shade at the whole situation. But anyway, let's get into some more stuff about the postcode wars and beef with AyHuncho's gang and the gang OneFour. OneFour were like the first drill group I saw in Australia, and they're smashing it. They got a documentary on Netflix, they're killing it, music's cold. I then found out about AyHuncho later. We spoke on Instagram, was going to help him with some marketing sort of thing, and I didn't really know much about him, started looking into it, and I'm like, these lot beef each other, mental. So this is the rise of Sydney's drill rap star, AyHuncho, and his criminal family. So let's just play this real quick.
The postcode wars in Western Sydney represent a violent conflict among youth gangs, each defined by the suburbs or postcodes they claim as their territory. The postcode wars are fueled by long-standing rivalries between various gangs that engage in turf wars to dominate their areas, leading to frequent violent clashes that extend beyond physical territory, impacting respect, reputation and identity within these communities. Drill music has become the soundtrack to these conflicts, with rival gangs using music to taunt and provoke each other.
So this is the
one of the most high-profile beefs has been the one between AyHuncho and OneFour, another prominent drill group from Sydney's western suburbs. AyHuncho's feud with OneFour escalated significantly after a violent incident that involved associates of both parties. The conflict began with an altercation linked to a prison incident involving a OneFour affiliate and a member of the Alameddine gang. This dispute intensified following a shooting at a gym in Prospect, Sydney in November 2021. The shooting was carried out by Joseph Howard, known as Freddy14, an affiliate of OneFour who targeted Murat Gulassi, a member of the Alameddine gang. Gulassi was injured in the shooting, which narrowly missed several children nearby. Although Gulassi later died of natural causes while in Turkey,
See, bro, it's cracking in Australia, bro. Like, the shootings are happening out there. It's crazy. It's the same like the UK and the US, bro. It's cracking in Australia, bro. I'm telling you.
Incident fueled Huncho's animosity towards OneFour. It was in response to this shooting that AyHuncho released the diss track Putrid Shit, where he openly insults OneFour members, including Salek, Lex, Suar, and Pio YP Misa. The track also references several of Huncho's allies who are incarcerated, highlighting the personal stakes involved in the feud. The provocative nature of this track and its music video did little to diminish the real-life tensions between the rival groups. AyHuncho and his collaborator Nasa Nova continue to escalate the feud with subsequent songs, such as Up the Score, which includes scenes shot in front of a sign for Mount Druitt, the home turf of OneFour. This was seen as a direct provocation, challenging OneFour on their territory. Furthermore, Honcho visited the Carousel Inn in Rooty Hill, a location linked to a notorious brawl involving OneFour members, to further taunt his rivals. Honcho's social media activity also played a significant role in intensifying the feud. He posted a photo on Instagram in front of the Mount Druitt sign with a cap.
It's the exact same shit that's going on in the UK, in the US. You get people from one area, people from another area, close by. They're beefing each other over their postcode they don't even own, but they rep it. And then at the same time, taunting your rivals is the marketing for the music, and that's what people are interested in. It's the same fucking story every time.
Mocking OneFour and boasting about filming in their territory. Shortly after this post, a video surfaced showing an individual armed with a shotgun driving past the Mount Druitt sign, underscoring the serious and potentially dangerous nature of these music-driven rivalries. The feud has since become a defining aspect of AyHuncho's career, further entrenching his reputation as one of the most controversial figures in the Australian drill scene. While some fans see the beef as just another chapter in the ongoing saga of Sydney's drill scene, others are concerned about the real-world consequences of these rivalries. The impact of the post-Code Wars in fact has been devastating, with incidents such as the murder of 21 district member Tino Henry and the stabbing of 17-year-old Watipele Faletulu at the 2022 Easter show, highlighting the severe consequences of these gang rivalries. The violence associated with the post-Code Wars and the beef between AyHuncho and OneFour has led to calls for a crackdown on drill music, with some arguing that the genre is glorifying and perpetuating the cycle of violence.
Now, do you guys think that the music does glorify it and incite more violence, or do you think it's already happening and these guys are just talking about what's already happening? I think it's already happening, and then the music is what they're talking about of what's happening, but then it does also make it worse as well, because if you go and diss your op, or you go and stab your op or whatever, or hurt your op, and then you go talk about it, they're going to retaliate to that. So it's always tit for tat. But let me know in the comments what you think about that. We'll get into AyHuncho's legal troubles real quick, and then we'll talk about this Loki guy that Fredo's seen pictured with and what he's up to. I believe he's got like a Bugatti. He's the first Australian guy with a Bugatti or something like that.
As AyHuncho's fame grew, so too did his legal troubles. On November 27th, 2021, Honcho, along with associates Moshtaba Hafizi and Charbel Nora, was involved in a violent altercation at a warehouse in Sydney. The fight, which took place at a makeshift gym for amateur boxing, resulted in one man being beaten with a pipe, leaving him with severe injuries including a broken neck, fractured cheek and cuts.
Jesus.
Honcho, Hafizi and Nora were charged with the fray, and after more than a year of legal proceedings, the trio pleaded guilty. In court, Honcho received an 18-month community corrections order and was fined $550 for breaching a previous conditional release order related to another brawl in King's Cross. Hafizi was placed on a 2-year conditional release order, and Nora received an 18-month community corrections order along with a $200 fine for drug possession. Despite the serious nature of the charges, none of the men were sentenced to jail. Just 2 days after his sentencing, in April 2023, Honcho posted a photo on Instagram flaunting his departure from Australia on a business class flight. In the caption, he appeared to taunt the authorities by mentioning how he was finally allowed to travel after being held down by the authorities for 5 years. His post indicated that he had left the country, joining several other alleged members of the Alameddine clan who had also fled Australia. However, despite managing to avoid prison, this won't be his last encounter with the law.
So he's about it. This AyHuncho guy is
In March 2024, Honcho's life took a dramatic turn when he became aware of a plot to kidnap or kill him. This threat led him to frequently change his residence, complicating New South Wales Police's efforts during a major crackdown on the Alameddine group. The operation, known as Strikeforce Wessex, resulted in the arrest of 16 individuals, including Honcho, accused of kidnapping and brutally assaulting a man at an alleged Western Sydney drug house in January. The operation effectively dismantled much of the Alameddine network, which had been central to significant underworld violence in Sydney. In June 2024, at Parkleigh Correctional Centre's visitors' room,
showed you this already,
Honcho
right?
was involved in a violent altercation with Sezita Lizwa, a supporter of the rival rap group OneFour, who was visiting his brother Alexan. The confrontation quickly escalated into a brawl that involved other visitors, and correctional officers had to intervene to break up the fight. Later that night, a car belonging to Lizwa's mother was destroyed in a fire in Wilmot, raising suspicions that the incident might be linked to the earlier prison altercation. The feud between Honcho and Lizwa dates back to November 2023, when the two had a dispute at a Westfield shopping centre in Sydney's west. This rivalry has since escalated, leading to multiple incidents. Following the prison brawl, Lizwa was arrested by the Raptor squad on charges of a fray and was denied bail. Meanwhile, Honcho remained in remand on charges related to a kidnapping and assault. In July 2024, Honcho was granted bail by the New South Wales Supreme Court after his manager Tom Biordi secured $1.1 million and his mother contributed an additional $700,000.
That's how rich this AyHuncho's family are. They're getting 1.8 million Australian dollars. They're putting that up for bail with probably no legitimate income, bro. How on earth are they getting 1.8 million, bro? That's insane.
The strict bail conditions, including electronic monitoring, a curfew, daily check-ins, surrendering his passport, and allowing police access to his phone, raised concerns about Honcho's potential flight risk or threat to public safety. Despite these challenges, however, Honcho remained active in his music career and used social media to tease new releases, signalling his resilience and ongoing engagement with his fans. By August 2024, Honcho's situation remained volatile, with his legal troubles and connections to the Alameddine crime group continuing to draw public and media attention.
It's the last part of the video.
AyHuncho's story is one of contrasts and contradictions. From his challenging upbringing in Maryland to his rise as a prominent drill rapper, Honcho has navigated a path marked by both success and controversy. His links to organised crime, his high-profile beefs with rival groups, and his legal troubles have all played a role in shaping his public image. In the evolving landscape of drill music and organised crime, AyHuncho stands as a controversial and compelling figure, embodying the highs and lows of a life lived in the public eye. His music continues to reflect his experiences and perspectives, providing a window into the complex and often harsh realities of his world. As his story continues to unfold, it remains to be seen how his journey will impact both his career and his legacy. As always, if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Till next time, take care.
So look, that's, as I said, look, when it comes, the link to this guy, this AyHuncho guy, this is the link, right? This is the link right here. So, again, that's Fredo and this Loki guy, yeah? I'm going to play the video of Loki in a sec. Now, you then see Loki and AyHuncho, I believe that is, yeah? So these lot tapped in together. Again, AyHuncho, Loki, right? This is AyHuncho's lot, probably for a music video, shoot or whatever. Again, you can see AyHuncho's lot again. These lot are the drillers of Australia, bro. These lot are on it out there, yeah? So, the guy that we see in picture with Fredo, this is him right here. This is the guy pictured with Fredo. So, the title of this video is The First Polynesian to Own a Bugatti, featuring Loki. So, let me just sort my screen out, and we'll play this video for you real quickly, and then I'm going to wrap this up. So, look.
We had no blueprint to go off. You know, we literally just came together. All the videographers that were shooting our music videos, the directors of our music videos, we came together and said, listen, COVID's hit, let's shoot a movie. And yeah, we jumped straight into it. Done a little bit of workshopping, we wrote out a script, tweaked it, and yeah, we just literally started shooting this film during COVID.
He's in a Lambo right now, I believe, not a Bugatti, but still.
So brother man has just dropped me off, only Polynesian to ever own a Bugatti. He's bringing it in now. Hey,
there's the Bugatti.
Now I got that heat, what?
Crazy.
Wow, that's crazy. Look at that thing, bro.
So obviously,
Monster. Did he
this Loki guy's got bread because he's got a bro. You don't just have a
See the
Bugatti
cars in
like.
the city. So to save Ks, and also the roads are rubbish, you know. So to save Ks and to protect the vehicle, I get it towed to and from.
Wow.
Like anywhere that's like pretty far, I'll just get it towed. Works out better, obviously for the car in the long run. So yeah.
What does this Bugatti mean to you? Like, is it a symbol of success, or was it a goal that you wanted to, reach?
I think all of that, bro. Look, it's a symbol of my success. It's something I've always wanted. Like I remember when I first came across the Bugatti, I said to myself, "Damn, I would love to get one day," you know. And fast forward a few years, I was blessed enough to be able to get one, and the opportunity came across the table, and I bought one. So again, is there something that like I really care about? Not really, but I enjoy it, you know. Like I still the feeling of my first car is still more special to me than this car. However, I'm at a different stage of my life where I just enjoy the nice things, you know. Like, yeah, it's a blessing.
Have you got this car?
See, I'm gonna leave that there, but that's the Loki guy that's seen pictured with Fredo, and it's apparently his young G's and AyHuncho's young G's who basically came for Clavish, Kirky, and MB, and that's pretty much it. That's the whole situation. That's the breakdown of the Australian lot who are behind it, allegedly, and what they're about, bro. It's no joke out there. But anyway, that's the end of this video. Make sure you drop a like on it. Subscribe to Honcho's house for more updates. Let me know your thoughts about this whole situation in the comments. What do you think about Australian drillers, bro? They seem to be on it, bro. Like, it's no joke out there. If you're a UK rapper, you probably got to check in with some of these lot, either OneFour or AyHuncho's lot, or check in with Loki. Make sure you're governed when you're going out there wearing hundreds of thousands of pounds in jewelry, in kettles, in designer. Just be smart about it, bro. At the end of the day, if these lot are running the area out there, it's good to check in with them. Make sure that you're good with them. They'll make sure it's governed. And then you won't be getting robbed and we won't be talking about it. So anyway, that's the end of the video. Like the video, subscribe to Honcho's house. I'm out. Goodbye.